So it should be more than that for all of us, right? But it was such an interesting thing. This whole chapter is about marketing to the affluent and how to get the affluent. Pete, you said gold there. You said it's all about the thank you. And I was like, fuck, I've just read that. This is about marketing to the affluent. And the affluent get pissed off. Not get fucking pissed off when you don't thank them. Not even that they're pissed off. I think the theme that I'd go for this group is, and this is where the hard things are hard, valuable things are often hard for a reason. But the thing that I'm gonna challenge you all is, like you said, it's easier to just leave the website because you're already getting good results. But we want to amplify that, and we want better. But why is that exciting for me? Because that's good quality of patients. But then again, for all of you, I'm gonna go, what's the hard thing that you're just not doing, but you know a good quality patient comes from? So does not actually directed at you. This is directed at the rest of the table. It's like, what's the hard thing you're not doing that you know that like feels hard to do, but you know, so you can't keep moaning about quality of patient, for example, and not do the hard thing that creates the quality of new patient. By a country mile, my best quality of new patient is someone that both read my book and engaged with my content. So what I have to suck it up. My content strategy right now does not cut it. It does not cut it if I want to have a big impact. I hate speaking directly to camera. That's why, but I must do this a lot more. And I don't really like this either. Like, I was like, I've got to have a camera on me more often, so I give the team an opportunity to repurpose my stuff more. But when I jump on a call with someone who's like, I've been watching your videos and I've read your book, there is no selling required. Okay? So again, it's like once you've had someone in your health classroom, can you put, and by the way, they're working again, can you put 30 people in a health class more regularly, but not like you used to. I used to teach this, so I'm going back on myself, but I'm like, maybe it is worth spending a bit more. I recommended not, some of you are good speakers, so you don't have to spend the money on the food, but maybe spending a little bit more time with people and impressing them a little bit more will create higher quality new patients. But I'd push you all on that. One more thing, sorry, before you go. I just want to say one, and this is the number one thing coming out of the US right now, and everything that happens in the US comes here, is the number one advice I'm getting from my coaches right now in this space is that people are killing it with direct mail.
Oh, Brian.
And you're going to fight me on it, and I don't want to do it. But you're like, yeah, I know, but that's where the good quality comes from. And it's expensive, but direct mail, I'm telling you, direct mail, from retention and acquisition, it's going to be not sexy.
So is that like a leaflet with special?
Yeah, leaflets. I do think the US is more geared for it. So it's about 50 to 60p, or cents rather, a postcard there, where I think it's a bit more expensive here. But you could put it off. And now with this new stamp thing, you guys missed the last Q&A? Oh gosh, it's exciting. So now we can put QR codes on, can change the game for me. It's gonna change the game for me. You can put a QR code on, you can send 5,000 things on, and then they're all unique, the QR codes. So if someone just scans it, you can tell that Mary Smith scanned it, didn't even have to opt in. You with me? What? That's like, what? Yeah, you with me? So you send 3,000 codes and you're like, hey, scan this to see if the back pain, register for the back pain health class and scan this for free 13 tips on how you can reduce back pain at home. The postcard goes to the door. They scan and they don't opt into the health class, but they scan it. You can tell who scanned it. You can scan who just looked over the QR code. That's boom shaka for me. That means if I get like 150 people that scan it that are interested in class, and we only get 30 people who opt in, then I've still got 100 and something people who are interested in the back pain. Fuck, that's exciting for me. Now my ad spend can go further. That's first time. It's unbelievable tech. Unbelievable. By the way, it doesn't cost anything extra. Let me read this. Pause. It's about referrals. I cannot tell you the number of times I've heard the same unhappy story. I sent my friend, client, patient, neighbor to X and never even got so much as a... Each person telling me that story is expressing deep resentment of not being shown deserved respect and appreciation, and reinforcing his determination never to recommend that business to anyone ever again. Okay? I don't think most business people understand just how much it irritates people to deserve appreciation but not get it. This is multiplied with the affluent, who are your best customers, who feel privileged to begin with you and take the absence of appropriate response as a slap in the face. When they do you a favor, such as referring a customer, they are waiting for an appropriate acknowledgement, checking their mail, checking their messages, pure and simple, pissed off when nothing arrives. You know who came to mind when that happened? You. You referred me an incredible customer, and I did thank you. I sent you a message, but I did thank you. I sent you a message, but I was like, you should have got something in the post. Because I really appreciate it. Thought of you straight away. But I did. No, I did. I was like, no. And listen, no selling was needed for this customer. None. Join Inner Circle. Joined Done For You. It's for me, a $20,000 to whatever $30,000 referral, right? So I mean, I was, yeah. But maybe I don't know if you did, but I don't know if you did feel like I should have, but I thought that you should feel that way somewhat. But I did definitely send you, I just want to say thank you. So I did send a personal message, say thank you so much for sending the thing. I really appreciate it so much. But it should be more it should be more than that for all of us, right? But it was such an interesting thing. This whole chapter is about marketing to the affluent and how to get the affluent. Pete, you said gold there. You said it's all about the thank you. And I was like, fuck, I've just read that. This is about marketing to the affluent. And the affluent get pissed off, get fucking pissed off when you don't thank them. Not even that they're pissed off. And I think the QR thing could work quite nicely with that. Can you imagine sending your existing customers? So here's why it's important, because the newsletter can be sent to active customers pushing referrals. And then you can have a QR code on that now you know that the code, if I send the newsletter to Wendy and Alicia and they scan here's $100 to send to a friend for care, and they even scan to see if you qualify. If they even scan it, I know that they've scanned it. So they may just get. By the way, most stuff in the post is just excuse to phone. Let me say that again. Most stuff sent in the post is an excuse to phone. That's why it's sent. The 7,500 postcards I've just sent is an excuse to phone. That's it. I'm not care what my response rate is, even if it's 1%. It's an excuse to phone the people that scanned it. It's an excuse to phone the whole list. Because if I phone cold, I'm cold. No one knows my name there. So if I phone cold, I'm in trouble. If I phone after I sent a postcard, I'm like, oh, you the guy that sent the postcard with the funny thing and the thing. Oh, yes, I at least got an in. So that's my big thing with mail. It's just an excuse to phone.